we saw that Paul George was mic'd up during the game one, and I've always wanted to know if a player mindset changes when you're mic'd up. Also, what's the process leading up to being mic'd up, P?
Well, the process is just they just tell you, hey, there's a mic in your jersey.
That's crazy.
Would you want to do it or not? Like, obviously, I could be like, nah, I don't want to do it. Or they'll tell you at any point if it's bothering you, you can just swap jerseys and take it off. But honestly, I forgot I was mic'd up, to be honest. So it didn't really bother me. I didn't really notice it. But I do love, like, I do think that's awesome. And I think they should share more of that, of players being mic'd up and hearing actual live game banter and takes, what players are saying, their coverages. I, as a fan, like playing in the NBA, I'm a fan of that. Like, I like hearing what other guys are saying and how they're responding and how they're talking to teammates. So I'm a fan of that. I think they should do more of that.
Can you get into some detail on like where is the mic, P? Like it can't bother you at all. Where is this mic at?
So the NBA cut out, or they made the jerseys to where they have little pouches on the side. And it's inside the jerseys, and there's a little pouch on the side that you can put the little mic in. And so it's like flapping around over here, but you don't really notice it.
That's crazy.
If I was in the NBA, I'd be the worst person to get mic'd up.
You're just saying all
you already got banned from voice chat on Call of Duty. So
I remember this moment I'll never forget. I remember KG was mic'd up at an All-Star game, I think. And it was I think one of his last All-Star game, and they mic'd him up. He was just cussing, saying everything. F this, B, fuck you. He was just going off, right? And he was like, yeah, I can't use none of that shit, huh? And it was just funny. It was just funny because the people were like red in the face, like embarrassed and like, damn, like we can't use that. But he just didn't give a damn. He was just saying every curse word. Like, y'all can't use none of that.
He didn't get fined?
Nah, he didn't get fined. He didn't get fined. It was before we played. It was before we went out. It was like while we were getting dressed, and he was, he had the jersey and everything.
I can see him doing that too.
And that always stick with me of like, regardless of what we say, like, some of the stuff they can't even leak out. So
we got to get Ant-Man mic'd up. I want to see Anthony Edwards with the mic, him going at KD. That would have been gold if we had that mic'd up right there.
Football free agency might already have you hyped for next season. But while kickoff is a long way out, you can already pick more or less on 2024 season stats on Prize Picks. Season totals for passing yards, receiving, touchdowns, sacks, you name it, we've got it.
You can now win up to 100 times your money on Prize Picks with as little as 4 correct picks. You can turn $10 into $1,000 with playoff basketball and hockey on entries today on Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app.
Download the app today and use code PODCASTP for a first deposit match up to $1,000. Now, I want to make sure y'all heard me. Use code PODCASTP for a first deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy. Cha-ching!